Okay, so I have been doing the handstand for more than 5 years, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you the best tips that I can give you that help me improve my handstand to perfection, and they're going to help you learn the handstand hold as fast as possible. But first of all, what is even a handstand? Well, the handstand is an isometric hold, and the most part of it is just balance and a little bit of strength. You don't need to be crazy strong to hold a handstand, you just need to have some basic shoulder and pushing strength, but obviously the stronger you are, the easier it's going to be for you to actually keep the balance and hold the handstand properly. And the cool thing about the handstand is that it's a pretty impressive skill, it looks cool, and it's not that hard to learn. And in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to practice it and how to learn it in the fastest way possible. So when you're a beginner and you're trying to learn the handstand, the best way to do it is first to practice it just on your hands without the parallettes, and once you master it on your hands, then moving on to learning it also on the parallettes, because it's going to be too hard for you to practice them both at the same time, because your body is not going to be able to adapt to the both styles of handstand at the same time, especially if you're a beginner. So just choose the one which is just with your hands, and once you master it, then you're going to be able to learn on the parallettes. And now if you want your handstand to look clean and in the straight line, because this is the perfect technique for a handstand, you have to be in a straight line. Imagine like you're a wooden stick and you have to be in a perfect line. This is the perfect technique for the handstand. So obviously you need to work on your flexibility, because this may be a limiting factor for you. Most people have problems with their wrist flexibility and with their shoulder flexibility, and because of that they're not actually able to hold the handstand in the straight line. So these exercises for your wrist are going to be basically all you need to fix that issue, and make sure to do them before and after the workout. And these two exercises are going to be basically the only exercises that you need for your shoulder flexibility, and also make sure to do them in the beginning of your workout when you're just warming up, and at the end of your workout when you're just finished with the training and you're just stretching at the end of the workout. So when it comes to the perfect technique, you have to keep your arms perfectly straight, your body has to be in a perfect line. Once again, just imagine like you're a wooden stick and you have to be in a straight line. You have to elevate your shoulders to the ears, and you have to keep your toes pointed up. And throughout the whole time you have to keep your core and legs engaged. When you're doing the handstand on your hands, you have to open your hands wide, and when you're keeping the balance, you have to regulate your whole position with your hands, basically with your wrist. If you're falling forward, you have to push backwards with your wrist. And it's the same thing if you're doing the handstand on the parallettes. If you're falling forward, you have to push back with your hands, with the wrists. And also a bonus tip, when you're learning the handstand on the parallettes, like just keep squeezing hard the parallettes. Is going to help you maintain a straight line, and you're just going to have more control. It's easy if you keep falling forward, because you can just push a little bit with your fingers and you're going to be fine. But if you're falling backwards, you have to do like a little push up to keep the balance, and then you have to get back in the straight line position. If you don't have sufficient amount of strength, this may be a little bit hard for you in the beginning, but just make sure that if you're going to fall, try to fall forward, because it's easier to control it instead of just falling backwards. Another important thing is how to fall properly, because a lot of people are kind of afraid to try the handstand because they think that they're going to fall, but it's actually pretty easy. When you're doing the handstand and you're falling forward, just go to one of your sides. Like, it's pretty simple. You can see me doing this in the video, like you're just doing exactly the same thing. It doesn't matter if you're doing it on parallettes or on hands. It's pretty simple. And obviously if you're falling backwards on your feet, you're just falling on your feet. It's simple. And now, how often should you actually train the handstand? Well, once again, it's a balance skill. You can train it more often and it's not gonna fatigue you, so you can basically train it every day. It's not gonna be a problem, and you can do it in the beginning of the workout or at the end of the workout. it's not gonna make a big difference. It just depends on your priorities. If your handstand is your main priority, you want to get better at the handstand, then just do it in the beginning, like warm up a little bit, do some push-ups, do some dips, maybe pike push-ups, and after that you can start doing some attempts for it. But if you're a total beginner and you don't have a sufficient amount of strength, you can just train it like from 3 to 5 times per week for a few sets, mainly attempts, and this is going to be more than enough. And finally, which exercises you have to do and are actually going to help you unlock the handstand? Well, once again, the handstand is a balance skill and you just need a lot of attempts. So the best exercises are going to be doing wall assisted attempts, but make sure to do them on both sides. Chest to wall and also back to wall. Another important thing that you have to remember is to keep your hands close to the wall. This is very important because this is going to help you actually hold the handstand in the proper technique and not to arch your back. And at the end of your workouts you can just add a little bit of basics like doing some dips and pike push-ups because they're going to strengthen your shoulders. And once again, as I said in the beginning, the more strength you have, the easier the handstand is going to be for you, although it's mostly a balance skill. Okay, that was it for the handstand. I hope that everything is clear for you now and you just need to take action and implement the advice that I just gave you and you're going to get an amazing results. Now, if you want my personal help for building an athletic physique, getting those abs popping, getting shredded for the summer, getting stronger, you can book a call with me. The link is going to be in the description and we are going to get you there. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. Once again, it's going to be in the description. I'm posting every single day there. I'm posting a lot of stories. You're going to learn a lot from me and it's going to be pretty beneficial for you. See you in the next one.